Hello guys and welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice, and today is the 1st of October, which means Orktober has started, and here at Rage Against the Dice I'm fully embracing that. So we've got a number of things coming up Orc related over this October. I'm going to lay out a few of them now, and then we're going to have a look at my favourite ever Orc kit and explain what we're doing moving forward. So we have a number of Orc box set unboxings. We're going to look at Speed Freaks, and we're going to look at that in great detail. Hopefully we're going to get some playthroughs forward. I'm going to tell you about a new project that I'm starting called the Great Epic Waaaaaaaagh, and we're going to go in to look at that. We're going to look at my Orc kill team, which I've specifically been holding off doing a video on until October. We're going to have a number of battle reports. We're going to cover a lot of Orky-based stuff, because Orktober. So, let's have a look at this. So this kit is the Orc Stormboyz kit. As you can see, as always, it's fully shrink-wrapped. And we're going to bust straight into it. Now, I've built a ridiculous amount of these in my time. In fact, this kit came out while I still worked for Games Workshop. So I got to build the stores copy, which I was very, very excited about. I didn't get to paint them, but I did get to paint the Orc knobs that came out at the same time. So, all was well. I also got to paint the battle wagon as well, which I was quite excited about. And build it with no instructions, but we Orcs, we bodged stuff together. It was all good. So let's have a look here. So in this box you get 5 Orc Stormboyz. There's your bases as always. Have a look on the back there. Boom. So, as it says here, these are 5 multi-part plastics, can be assembled in a variety of ways. Models are supplied unpainted, require glue, etc. Blah, 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 blah. Games Workshop basic stuff. Boom. That's not what we care about. Some bases. Boom. That's not what we care about. Let's get straight in. Let's have a quick look at the instructions, because they're older instructions now. I think this was around about 2011, 2012, when the Orc range got a little bit of an update. It wasn't for a codex or anything like that. They just desperately needed a lot of stuff. So they got knobs, Stormboyz, battle wagon. I want to say there's some other stuff as well, but I can't remember what. Zagstruck, maybe? We got some cool stuff anyway, but yes. So they're older instructions, but they're still pretty cool. So, let's have a look. Obligatory transfer sheet. Never used them on an Orc. I use them on other stuff, but Orcs, it just doesn't seem right. Everything needs to look really scruffy. So, we've got the rockets themselves. Let's move these out of the way. So, we've got the rockets themselves. And you can see they come in a number of parts. This is when Games Workshop were in that period where they were still giving you loads and loads of parts for stuff. So loads of customization options and things like that. It did mean obviously a bit more building, but we Orkies don't mind that at all. Bit of bodging together. So then we get this sprue here, where you get loads of really, really cool weapons. Loads of things like this, the underslung weapons. You get that, and there's a pistol one as well. I think that might be on the other sprue though. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, there it is. Alright, look at that. It's a cool weapon. So yeah, you get 5 pistols on this one. You get a little grot, obviously. You get the bodies. Now these are all really, really dynamically posed. And we are going to get these built up in a different video. I'm not going to build them in a video, but they're going to be built up. And I'm going to show you guys them. So there you go. There's the rest of the bodies here. You get yourself 1, 2, 3, 4. No, the other arm must be on there, and I must have miscounted it. That's the one thing I didn't like with this. Because when I created my first set of them, I ended up having to buy 4 boxes to make 10 models, because I wanted them all just to have 2 sluggers. So they looked very John Woo in the way they were diving and stuff like that. So, yeah, but you do get a lot of head options and things like that. You get some really cool ones. Where's the guy? That's the guy. Look at that. That's true Orcism, that is. Guy, or an Orc in this case, stick bomb in mouth, because why not? So as I said, this is one of my absolute favourite kits that Games Workshop have ever brought out. Comes on 3 sprues. I think it retails at around about £15.50 or something like that if you want to buy direct from Games Workshop. And I will, as I always do, put a link in the description below so you can have a look at it. Obviously, there are a number of websites online where you can pick them up cheaper. And my advice is always to go to your local game store or your friendly local game store so that you can, you know, support your local area. But that's just me. So, like I said, you get 5 in there. What we're going to look at next is we're going to look at the knob box. Not today, but the next unboxing video. And that's going to be from the same era and the same kind of models. Next video I do with these Stormboyz will be then built, and I'll show them off to you guys. And then I'm going to get them painted, and we'll show you those painted up. Next video we've got Orc related, however, is with regards to the Epic Waaaaaaaagh, as I was saying before, which is an old school Games Workshop game that I was absolutely obsessed with, called Epic, or Epic Armageddon was the later version of it, which is a small 6mm scale version of 40k, where you can reenact really, really, really big battles, like loads of pre-heresy style battles, loads of things like the Battle for Armageddon, all those kind of really, really big battles, all in tiny scales. So you've got Stompers, Gargants, you've got Titans, Warhounds, you've got Thunderhawks, you've got Marine upon Marine, you've got Orc upon Orc, you've got tiny, tiny Gretchen. So that's going to be our next video, where we're going to have a look at the start of my army progressing, and I'm going to explain exactly what's going to happen with my Great War. But yes, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Obviously, if you guys are Orky fans, leave a big wah in the comments and let us know what Orc stuff you want to see over Orktober. Maybe you want to see some painting tutorials on some vehicles. Maybe you want to see like a kit bash thing where we get a couple of vehicles, throw loads of bits on the table, and me and all the guys spend, you know, like an hour or so building up some trucks. Obviously, we'll speed it up for you guys, and then maybe we'll do some racing and stuff with them, seeing how they fit into Speed Freaks. Yeah, so if it's your first time checking us out, maybe check out some of our other videos. Consider subscribing. Hit that bell for notifications, because unfortunately we're a smaller channel, so YouTube don't really tell you we exist. Whereas if you hit that bell for notifications, you will be made aware as soon as a new video comes out. Pretty cool, really. Hit us a like, because it feeds Alan's ego. It also feeds Liam's ego now, with him joining our channel. So you're getting 2 for the price of 1. And as always, guys, break the dice gods and hope they smile upon you. Take care and have a good one.